This is a betrayal parable
created by With Love and Gratitude
for the purpose of education and service. So let me tell you this story about what happened at my last job. I had this boss who, he didn't know his job, he didn't know my job, and he was a micromanager telling me how to do my job even though he didn't know how to do it. But the worst part actually was that he would always throw me under the bus.
All human beings can do is manifest behaviors to their level of consciousness.
Okay, but let me give you an example of how he would throw me under the bus. I remember this one time, he told me that he gave me this folder. And I know he didn't give it to me, but he didn't believe me. And he said, no, I gave it to you, look for it, you have it. So I wasted an hour looking for a folder that I knew I didn't have. Finally, when he went to lunch, I went into his office, which is a mess, and I found the folder. But I couldn't tell him about it.
The choice, ego identity, my story, or forgiveness.
So what I ended up doing was I got a new boss, which was great. It worked out well in the beginning. But then all of a sudden, my new boss, who I was telling a lot of confidential stuff to, found out, one, she was a liar. She lied to me, she lied to my old boss, she lied to the head of the department, she lied to customers. But what's worse is the stuff that I was telling her in confidence, she was telling to my old boss, who was telling it to the head of the department. So I was now being betrayed by my new boss and my old boss.
There's always an opportunity to feel freer.
Which is true. And so what I started to do was I started to work with my new boss, recognizing this is the way she is, and accepting she's not going to change. So I worked with her, and then she started to ask me to lie for her, which I did, which went against everything that I believed in. And then all of a sudden, I'm the one that gets caught. I'm the one that's told, you're not a team player, you're not trustworthy, and I just became miserable and so angry.
On a conscious level, your story is totally true, but your suffering's increasing by living inside your story.